In this video, we're going to walk through the calendar feature in ProPresenter. The calendar allows you to schedule automatic playback of presentations, playlists, and macros at specific dates and times. If you've ever needed an announcement loop to trigger 20 minutes before your first service, or a stream to start right at 9 a.m. without a volunteer needing to remember to do so, Calendar is what makes that possible. To open the calendar, go to View and select Calendar. Or use the keyboard shortcut Control-Option-C on a Mac or Control-Alt-C on a PC. Once open, be sure to check Enable Calendar in the top left corner of the window. When the calendar is in the foreground, you'll notice an additional calendar menu appears in the menu bar at the top of the screen. This menu is only visible while the calendar is active. It will hide when you navigate away and reappear when you return to the calendar. From this menu, you can quickly enable or disable the calendar entirely, or add a new event. Keyboard shortcuts are available for both of these actions as well. To add a new event, click the Add icon inside the calendar view. Give the event a name, then configure the schedule below it. For a one-time event, set the date and time to when you want the content to trigger. If you want the event to repeat on a regular schedule, enable the repeat option and configure the recurrence. For example, you could set an announcement loop to auto-start every Sunday morning at 8 a.m. so it runs automatically without anyone needing to remember to start it. You can also set an end date if you only want the event to run for a specific period of time. Scheduling an event on its own doesn't do anything until you assign an action to it. In the event settings, select either a playlist or a specific presentation inside a playlist to automatically start when the event triggers. Once a playlist is linked to a calendar event, a calendar icon will appear next to that playlist in your library, indicating the association. You can also add macros or capture actions to calendar events. Anything available inside a macro can be triggered from the calendar, from switching look presets, changing stage screen layouts, or MIDI lighting cues. Rather than waiting for the scheduled time to verify that an event is configured correctly, you can use the test button to trigger the action immediately. This allows you to confirm the event behaves as expected without having to adjust the time or wait for the schedule to fire. There are two view controls at the bottom of the calendar that help manage how events are displayed. The first button toggles the visibility of recurring event instances, allowing you to hide future occurrences and see a cleaner list of your configured events. The second button switches between showing your current events and your upcoming ones. That wraps up the calendar in ProPresenter. If you're looking for the easiest way to automate your services and streamline your weekly workflow, Calendar has all of the tools you need to make your Sundays roll smoothly. For more ProPresenter training, be sure to check out the other videos in this series. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.